Hello, my name's Randall Langdon. I'm with the City of Launceston. Today I'd like to talk to you about the Hoblers Bridge pipe bridge failure of February 1988. What actually happened it was a Monday morning. These three pipes here on the end of the bridge split apart when the bridge failed, causing water to spill. And it was at the height of summer. Water was always in short supply. Because of the scale of this failure and the fact that it actually these three pipes supply the central part of Launceston, basically 3/4 of the supply to the city lost in one go. As you can see, the pipes are very large. They were lead jointed pipes, and so the repair of the pipes alone was a tricky job and was going to take at least 3 days without the need to actually repair the bridge as well, which at the time of the break we weren't actually aware of the failure to the bridge. We worked around the clock. There were 80 people from the workforce that I was involved with, and another 20 from contractors and inside the design office. We had shifts rolling through and we began the repair.
My name's Jim Henshaw. In 1988 I was the city engineer of the City of Launceston, and we had the water crisis that Randall's just discussed. The first message we got a message from Randall that we had a problem, and I happened to be with the deputy city engineer at his house. We looked across and we could see the water spout going up in the air, and we thought, well, that's not normal. We've got a problem. So we came down here, and clearly the area was covered with water. And initially we had assumed that the pipes had gone down, the piers had gone down, and the pipes were standing static, so it wouldn't be so hard to fix. But of course, once we stopped the water and the water flowed away and we could see what the real issue was, we then had to reorganise our thoughts as to how we got on top of it. Well, the main thing was holding the structure down, because it had lifted. So once we had that held down, then it was a matter of just getting the guys with the expertise to put the joints back in together. So it sounds a simple process, but it was very complex. And as I say, it was 24 hours a day for 4 or 5 days.
By the Tuesday, we had one pipe back in operation, and the next night we were able to turn 2 pipes on. We continued the overall repair of the bridge, and by the Friday, the last day, basically it was all back in order. That all sounds very simple in the way I've just put it, but all the things that were going on in and around the city, we were connecting other supplies from the north and the south of the city, interconnecting, getting water from there, water restrictions, carting water to people, dealing with all the customer service requests to deal with that. At the end of the week, it was a momentous thing to actually achieve, to put this back together in that time and return the supply to the city.
It was an interesting community exercise, because with the large part of the city without water, we had water trucks carting water around, and the houses were coming out with buckets to collect the water. I mean, people who were there well know it. It was of great concern to us. It made national headlines, and it was incredible that at the end of the show, our crews here had worked 24 hours a day. The community were with us, and at the end of the show, there were a lot of letters came in giving us support. The government had given us thanks for what we'd done. It was a great effort. We even had people on West Tamar who weren't on our scheme, but that scheme was interconnected, so they deliberately turned it on to help us. But those people were keen to reduce their use of water to help us when they didn't really need to. I mean, that was good. That was good community spirit. It was fantastic right across the whole city. As city engineer, I was very proud of the way the guys had worked. They put in a great effort, and I think the community should have been proud of what they did. So that's my story.